What's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who, and I am back, baby, with another video. Thank y'all for coming kicking with me today. So this video actually comes from questions some of you all have asked me via Instagram or whether it's on YouTube. And basically that question is, should you buy your truck lifted or build it yourself? Since I actually bought mine lifted, you know, it's not built, it was bought. So I'm gonna give y'all my perspective on it, let you form your own opinion, because honestly at the end of the day, it's really gonna come down to you. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
If you're looking for a ride, I can take you for a drive. Take you for a head spinning, heart swirling, I'm in overdrive.
First, I'm gonna start with buying it lifted and the pros of buying your truck lifted. Number one, it's gonna come with everything you need. Basically, you know, you're here in houses, it's turnkey ready. You really won't have to do anything to it. It's already lifted, already got tires, everything like that. It's done. You just hop in and you drive off the lot right then and there. Second thing, it's probably gonna come with a warranty from the dealer or either from the lift kit manufacturer, because they put the lift kit on there. Basically, if anything goes wrong, you're basically gonna have coverage. You know, if anything goes wrong with the lift kit, I'm pretty sure they're going to offer coverage, warranty for that lift kit, so you have a peace of mind by going through the dealership. But also, most lift kits, when you get them, do offer a warranty on the lift kit as well. So I don't think just going through the dealer is a positive, but lift kits usually have warranties on them in general. The third thing is you basically lump your auto loan and the loan for your lift kit into one payment. And I think for me, that was the biggest thing. Just one payment and it covers everything. Another thing, your lift kit, if you buy from a dealer, if they are one of those dealers that are now selling lifted trucks, you probably gonna get a brand new lift kit for your truck, never been used by anyone, and which is a positive, because you don't want to buy used lift kits, and we'll get to that in my next point. I only can really find one con, or maybe two, from buying it lifted from the dealership. For one, they're gonna overprice the vehicle, right? So you're probably gonna be paying a lot more than the vehicle is worth. So what I mean by that is, let's say for example, just this example here, 2015 XLT, NADA value is probably $30,000, right? Just no lift, just a regular XLT trim truck, $30,000. When you go buy this from the dealership, they're probably gonna price it at $35,000, $36,000, and that's probably due because of them adding a lift kit. So automatically, if you don't put anything down, you're gonna be upside down on your loan. The value of your vehicles, you're gonna be paying $36,000, but the value is only worth $30,000. So instantly you're upside down your loan. The only way to get over that is to put down a bigger down payment, which you may not be able to afford. So again, you gotta think about that if you're gonna buy it built already from a dealership. So we talked about buying it new, lifted from a dealer. Let's talk about if you just buy your truck yourself and you decide to go ahead and put a lift kit on yourself. When I say yourself, I don't mean you do the actual manual labor. If you can, you're saving some money. But I'm talking about, let's say you buy your truck, you buy the lift kit, you take it to the shop to get installed. Automatically, what you get to do is you get to choose your lift kit, whether that be BDS, McGoy's, Rough Country, Zone, whatever it may be, you get to choose that lift kit. I'm gonna go back to a point here. When you buy from the dealer, you don't get to choose the lift kit. You have whatever lift kit they got on there, that's the lift kit you're gonna run, unless you're gonna swap it out, give a new lift kit, but it's just gonna cost you money to swap that entire lift kit out. Another thing, you get to choose your wheels, you get to choose your tires. You get to customize the lift and wheel and look of the truck how you want, as opposed when you buy it from the dealer. So that's the first pro of doing it yourself. Also, you get to choose your installer. Either you can do it yourself if you want to, or you can take somebody you trust to know, as opposed to a dealer that they may not know what they're doing. Who knows what they know? But yes, you get to do it and build it yourself, and everything you want is a custom touch, and you get to put your touch on the truck. Secondly, to get your truck lifted to look something like this, it's probably gonna cost you anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000, depending on various factors. The lift you get, the size of rims you get, the tires you get, everything. So you can look at it starting before $4,000 to $6,000, or you can get expenses up to $10,000, depending on what you're getting, which leads me to my cons list. So you just bought your brand new truck, right? $30,000, you're paying $500 a month, maybe $550 a month for your new truck. Now you have to go and buy a lift kit. And like I said, lift kits range between anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000. and it can go all the way up to 10 if you want like the American Forces and the top-notch coilovers and all that. So now not only are you paying a car note, let's say you go use one of those fancy credit cards, it's gonna give you 0% interest for 24, 48 months, whatever it is. I do know some shops are like Custom Offset offer 0% interest, but I think you got to qualify. So now you're going to be paying, let's say your interest rate is 0% for the first 2 or 3 years, $5,000 on your credit card, you're paying 0% interest. At 2 years, you probably ain't paid that $5,000 off. So now you're incurring interest on a lift kit that you're using. So instead of that lift kit costing you $5,000 now, it's now costing you $7,000 because you're paying interest on the card, which is my biggest drawback for it. So not only are you paying your loan, you're now paying for a lift kit and a credit card. So you're paying interest rate, double interest rate. You gotta think about that. You're making 2 payments now instead of just 1 on your truck. Definitely something to think about if you're gonna build it yourself. The finances, where you're gonna get the money from. I probably would not recommend getting a credit card unless you have to and putting it on a lift kit. I mean, you could, I don't know, let's say for example the truck gets totaled. I mean, you might get reimbursed through insurance, who knows? I heard that's always a battle. Just something you got to think about, man. The finances, can you afford $4,000 or $5,000 pocket to pay for it? If you can, kudos to you. If you're not, just something to think about. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but just something to think about. You're gonna have 2 payments and you may be paying interest rate on that credit card. So now your lift kit doesn't cost you $5,000, it costs you $7,000. Another option of buying lifted is buying lifted used. And what I mean is, my first option was the truck is basically used, but the lift kit is new because the shop put it on the truck. Now buying used from somebody who lifted their truck and traded it in, that's the other option. I personally would never touch a vehicle that was lifted by a previous owner. If I'm gonna buy it lifted from the dealer, it's gonna be something the dealer did, it's a brand new lift kit they just put on. I would never, again, repeat, never buy a lift kit, this is just me, from someone definitely I don't know. If you know the person, hey, that's a different story, but most likely if somebody traded into a random shop, a random dealer, and you see it and you want it, you don't know the history of the lift kit, you don't know how they installed the lift kit, you don't know if they done to it, they installed it correctly, have they maintenance the lift kit, you just don't know what you're gonna get buying it used and used with the lift kit. It's just, to me, that's a big risk. But I mean, I guess if you look at it any other way, you go buy a used car, you don't know how the person who had it before you took care of it, anything like that. But I just personally would not spare the headache of buying a lifted truck that was, the lift kit was used. I just wouldn't. That's just me, guys, my personal opinion, but I was to pick out of the 3, that would be my last one. Those are the 3 options you have: buying a used truck, brand new lift kit, buying used truck, used lift kit, or buying your truck stock and lifting it yourself. If you ask me, from my experience and having experiences now, my first option now would be to buy stock and then lift it myself and get everything I personally want for it. That would be my first thought. I say that, but I would not do it, and I would not put the money like on a credit card or take out a loan for it. Save the money and then get your lift kit and everything. So you're probably gonna say like 4 to 6 grand. Save the money and pay for it that way. Do not put it on a car. I mean, unless you get away 0% interest, okay. But if not, don't get a card for a lift kit, put on a credit card loan, don't do it. I would not do that. Second option would be, and probably still one of my favorites, is to buy it lifted, buy it used, but new lift kit. So basically they had the truck trade in, they put a brand new lift kit on it, like a lot of shops are selling them nowadays. That would be my second option. If you're gonna do that, still have a big deposit to put down. So basically the first 2 options are basically the same thing. Either you're putting down a big deposit to not go upside down on the loan, or you're saving the money to put on the lift kit. So really, honestly, the smart choice is to save the money and then just buy stock and put your lift kit on yourself, as opposed to paying a big deposit and it's going to the dealership, you know, because they overpriced the truck because of the lift kit. Third option, buying lifted and buying used lift kit. Like if I was trading my truck in, you go get it. I mean, I take care of my stuff, okay, but you don't know, the other person may not. I would not do that. That'll be my last option. But anyway, man, I hope that helped. It was kind of all over the place and getting cotton mouth and all that, but it really comes down to your financial situation, what you can afford. Can you afford to pay for a credit card payment and your loan for your truck? If you can't, hey, you put it all in one loan, but just know you might be upside down on that loan, so you might have to put down a big deposit. So it's gonna be up to you what you do. Do your research. You know your financial situation better than anybody. Don't let anybody tell you what I'm kind of basically I'm just giving you advice, I'm not telling you what to do. But don't everybody tell you, oh man, you shouldn't do that, I did this. Everybody's situation different. You got to take that into account. What worked for the person next to you probably won't work for you. Hopefully they'll help y'all out, and we'll catch y'all next, baby. Peace.
Tell me what you're dreaming. If you wanna, we can go.